let's do it, I guess. Might as well. The armor that took away many people's lives is sitting in front of you. You can put it on, if you wish. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon. The new updates, the new abnormalities, we're up to 61 abnormalities. And this down here is apparently the portal to hell. No idea still how to do this. I'm still in the same recording as the first video, so I hope you guys are excited about seeing Lobotomy Corporation back. If you are, let me know in the comments. Let me know about leaving a like so we play more and more of this in the channel going forward, because right now there's a lot of new things to see. Anyway, we wrapped up the very first checkpoint day. So right now, I used those points to hire a couple new dudes, and I also went over to research and I unlocked information so we could actually see the HP of our people, and I got level 1 mental training. Now, today we unlocked the information team, and as always, as we could peek, assuming we already know we've seen the abnormality before, we could peek in here. I went in here and I saw the bloodbath. Now, if I remember correctly, the bloodbath has a way to instantly kill people who are rationalist and optimist, if I'm right. So what I did here is I moved Charlotte over from Team 1 over to Team 2. Charlotte will deal with just, I think we have to do... What do we have to do with you? You love to be amused, and you gotta do talking too. Well, we could amuse you with Charlotte easily. So Charlotte will now take care of the bloodbath down here. And then in level 1, we gotta level up some rookies, Sergey and Anton. Those are the people I hired. And everything else should be relatively fine. And as long as... Oh yeah, since we're here right now, and we got some time, let's finish this up. Remember last time we kind of found out the reason why this guy's... He killed that dude in one fell swoop? It was because the person was a pacifist. So I found that I looked at the footage and I was like, oh, pacifist. So the person was originally an optimist, and then from one day to the other one they switched to a pacifist, and I sent them back in there for the same job, and they got their head cut. Clean cut off. So, pacifist, an employee equipped with a shield, or a cowardly employee, the chances of fatal injury or death drastically increased. On the other hand, when an employee who has no fear about death wore this armor, the chances of injury or death exceedingly decreased. So, no cowards for the armor apparently. Gotcha. Okay, let's start our day now. And let's see here. Let's pause here to begin with, and we'll send Charlotte to do some amusement work on that bloodbath. And then over here we'll do chatting with, well, 1 second, wait, how do I do? Oh, we have an observation with you too. Perfect. Let's send Audley in there now, and then afterwards we'll have Audley beat it down for some favor points. You need to be talked to. We'll send Angel for that one. You need to be fed. I'm going to use the rookie Sergey for that. And then over here we'll do chatting with Nicole or let's use Anton because we need to level him up a little bit too. So that's fine. Speed it on up here, and we'll keep our eyes open. Make sure nobody's dying here randomly. Okay, observation, success. Alright, so we now have more information about the Crumbling Armor. You know what, to be honest with you, it's tricky right off the bat when you send somebody in there as a pacifist. Once you figure out that they can kill you instantly for being a pacifist, this is actually not a bad new abnormality to have early on. So I'm happy there's a new abnormality that's not like relying on you being at the end game. Like, it's really cool that they added something for the early game as well. Mix it up a little bit, you know? So Crumbling Armor, we'll read your new story here pretty soon. Oh, you have a small one only. One of the personal managers suggested an entrance test where an interviewee wears this armor and walks for 10 minutes. The suggestion was immediately rejected. That's probably for a good reason, man. So let's do a violence work here with Audley. And that's about it. Let's go to caretaking here. This is new down here. The Crumbling Armor 01 was ordered to continue to engage in violent work, and each time the work was completed, the physical examination of the employee and the work efficiency assessment were carried out. As a result of the test, it was found that the effect given by the Crumbling Armor to the target changes according to the number of violent operations. Oh, excuse me. Slow it down. I saw that guy just speeding across of it, it kind of worried me. So I haven't seen this armor effect just yet, I don't think, right? Audley, you've been taking care of him. Do you have some sort of armor thing here? You're the captain of action. Oh, wait, look, he's got inspired courage, which is really what you need for that armor. So you've been doing pretty good. Okay, well, that's that. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's see. Consensus work with Angel. You need to be fed again by Sergey. And then over here, we'll do consensus work with Anton. And how you doing over here? Fine, let's go ahead and amuse you with Charlotte again. Speed it up. And we're almost done with our day 2, so this has been a really easy day. Luckily, we got the bloodbath, which isn't really too tricky. I mean, it's tricky if you're brand new to the game, but even though I haven't played the game in a while, I still remember some things here and there, and I do know that the bloodbath was very tricky, so luckily I did remember that this time around. Crumbling Armor, no reason to send anybody in there, we're almost done. Alright, cool. And then Sergey, check it out. Sergey went to rationalist now when he was a pacifist to begin with, so should we get mental training, just to be sure? Let's get mental training. Okay. Have a couple of higher defenses just in case. And so am I confident with just having Charlie take care of both of these by himself? Yeah, himself. It's a male named Charlie, you know, it's fine. I guess so. Okay, so Crumbling Armor right off the bat. Beat down with Audley. You have a chat with Angel. You have a chat with I guess Anton and level him up, and then Abandoned Murder, you get fed by Sergey. And we have the observation with Big Bird. Let's get that one out of the way here as soon as possible, maybe? Just so we have more information about him, because he likes to be fed, but if I could find out what other things he likes, we should be fine. I haven't, as I mentioned, I knew all about Big Bird in the past, but, you know, it's been a while. I think he likes to be amused or clean, but I could be very wrong about this. I could be very wrong about this. So it was a success, and let's see. Not clean. As a matter of fact, he hates being clean, Falcon, so good thing we didn't clean him. So maybe being played with could be pretty good too? Perhaps? Well, either way, consensus works and also feeding. But speaking of that, this bloodbath needs to be taken care of now, so amusement work with Charlotte. We'll go back to the Big Bird here pretty soon. We can do a chat with it too, huh? Is there anybody that I could send to have a chat from the other one? We got Nicole, who's just hanging around. The success rate is very low for some reason. Why is that? Big Bird, do you hate rationalist people or what? Should I give it a try? I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, we have another observation back to back? Oh, that's weird. Okay, hold up. Oh, the final observation. Already? Really? Okay, sure, I'm ready. I guess. I don't know. I mean, we already know his story. We know his story, right? Remember, he was a good bird, and then he turned into a bad bird because he thought that if he killed people, the monsters in the forest wouldn't kill the people. So he thought he was doing a good thing by killing people before the monsters killed him. I don't know. You explain that to me. Do we pet it or don't pet it? I forget which one it is. Let's try petting it, maybe? That was it. So we got all the information about Big Bird now. There we go. He loves to be amused. As I figured. So, you know what? Let's not send whoever I was going to send down here for that. We'll just wait for Charlie to be done with the bloodbath, and then we amuse you, maybe, perhaps? Maybe? Yeah, we'll just wait. Remember, this guy is capable of breaking out, so we gotta make sure that doesn't drop into the red, otherwise we're kind of in big trouble here. Charlie, can you hurry up? I'm a bit worried about this now. Maybe we should send Anton down here to feed it for now. Well, Audley's... No, it was not feeding. It's, have a chat. Audley could do it now, because Audley's done beating down that armor. Audley, come down here and just have a chat with that Big Bird. I'm a bit worried that it'll break loose, and then it'll be complete havoc in the base here early on, which is something I'm not ready to deal with, because it's been a long time since I had to deal with a breakout. Now, one sin. You have a chat with Anton again. You probably get fed by Sergey again. And I think we should be fine. Speed it up. Yeah, the bloodbath's in the best rating right now, so that's cool. That's fine. Are you okay with this feeding, Sergey? You have to heal up a little bit more, I would say, huh? Well, we got the upgraded mental defense, so I hope that's fine. Alright, old lady. Consensus work with Angel. Oh boy, Audley took quite a bit of a beating. Oh my god, that is quite a bit of a beating from this Big Bird. Oh no. He opened his 34 eyes? Oh no, that's not creepy at all. 34 eyes on a big giant black bird staring at you? That is nightmare fuel. Charlotte, do you think you could amuse this thing now or what? Let's send an amusement here. So Charlotte, there you go. Crumbling Armor. I'm gonna have to ignore you for a while because Audley needs to recover right now. Somebody's coming to check on old lady? Yeah, so that's fine. And Bloodbath's going at it again. Jesus. Well, that's fine. We're almost done with our day. Hoo boy. Hoo boy, hoo boy, hoo boy. So Charlie's level 3, Anton's level 2 now. Good. Okay, what's down here today? The singing machine, right? Have I maxed you out? I have. Now, the singing machine can give you a ton of energy produced. We do a random hire. We got a rationalist who can indeed feed. Sergey, I will pull you off of this duty. Devona, I send you over here. Sergey, you come down here. So what we're doing now is Charlotte will feed, or amuse you. Sergey, you feed the machine. Let me pull Anton, and we'll send you down here. You can also amuse the bird, I think, just so we don't have to like have Charlie do double duty. And then you four can take care of this, right? Because then Audley beats that thing down. Angel talks. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, good. I got it. It's you know, it's all coming back to me as I play more and more. The MOG's coming back. So, you know, so far we've lost one employee. But, you know, considering I had never seen this Crumbling Armor before, I think I had a good reason to lose him. But right now, it's all coming back. So, Nicole, you do that. You feed Devona. You have a chat with Angel, Audley. You beat that thing down right here. And then amusement work with Anton. You feed Sergey, and then you amusement with Charlie. Okay. So, as long as I haven't screwed something up right now, we should be fine. So we'll keep an eye on this. That singing machine worries me a lot, but I think we should be okay, right? Please don't gobble him up. It does a lot of psychological damage though, so that's the only problematic part over here. Sergey, you doing alright, buddy? Strong mental damage, I know. Okay, we got him out. Okay, good. So that's fine. Everything good? Hey, everything's looking really stellar here. Devona took a lot of mental damage from the abandoned murder, as you can see over here, but it should heal up soon. We don't have level 3 healing just yet, but it'll come around here pretty soon. He's gonna get a couple more points. So that's fine. You're continuing to heal. So let's send amusement work with Anton again. You are getting ornery already. Sergey, you fine now, Sergey, or you need to heal some more? I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds here. Meanwhile, you could be amused by Charlotte. Now, you need to have a talk with, who was it? Nicole? Angel? Whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's level 2, they all talk the same, doesn't really matter. Devona, you should be healed up now. Feed this guy. And then beat down with Audley. And I think now we feed with Sergey. Oh, we're almost done with our day too. Wow, these are going pretty fast. These are going pretty fast, just zooming on by. I was over here all worried. Should probably pay attention to that bar down here a bit more often. Alright, so day number 9. Pretty good this far, I gotta tell you. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Now, here's the kicker. What's the last thing we have to worry about before the next checkpoint? You are, who are you again? What's your name? You are the all-around helper. We do have a max observation on you. If you get out, you cause a lot of damage, that much I do know, but I think for the most part he's not too bad to deal with. I think that's the deal here, and I think he does physical damage, right? Red should be physical. So, let's just start our day. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's put you in real time. So over here, amusement, Charlotte. Over here, amusement, Anton. Down here, feeding with Sergey. I'm gonna keep this in real time right now while I'm assigning this. By the way, a lot of people used to give me a lot of crap about pausing when I assign work. I don't think you understand that it's actually a really important thing. Like, you know, you gotta have it pause sometimes, otherwise, you know, you can make mistakes, so... I don't get it anymore, but when I used to play this early on, before I knew what I was doing, people were like, why is he pausing all the time? And no, it's like, you know, believe me, it's a lot harder to talk, assign tasks, and to make sure you're assigning the right ones without pausing, because you need to make sure these things are going up and down by themselves. Like right now, like I'm doing right now, I'm talking, so I'm not making any decisions, so things are happening at the moment. All-around helper needs to be amused, so Charlotte, down here you go. This guy, what's really shitty about this guy is he breaks out really easily. You see that? You see how high up that red bar is? It means that the moment his yellow bar leaves, he already has a really high chance of breaking out, so that's why he's a big problem. Otherwise, he wouldn't be too much of a big problem, but that's it right there. Like Big Bird, for instance, he can break out, but he's got to be really, really upset for a breakout. So, this guy, though, he just worries me because that bar is just way too high. He's just very temperamental is what he is. Now, Big Bird, is your dude ready to take care of you? I think so. So, Anton down over here. How's everything else looking? Pretty good? Pretty good. Old lady, let's have a consensus with Angel for now. And then over here we'll do Nicole, who's a bit damaged, but it's one sin, it should be fine. And Sergey, you deal with that. There we go. So all-around helper is, you know, cheered up a little bit. And all we took there was just physical damage with Charlotte, which is fine, because Charlotte's dealing with this guy, which is mental damage. So we have mental and physical for Charlotte. So, you know, Charlotte's just an all-around MVP right now. Dare I say it, maybe the real MVP for now as well, Charlotte. Who knows? Actually, no, that would be Audley, because Audley's taking care of a new abnormality. But it's only one abnormality, while Charlotte's taking care of two. So that's even a bigger task here. It's a bigger task. So Charlie, you think you're ready for this one or what? Let's try it. You're fine, and you need to beat down with Audley. Now, oh, we're done. Oh, cool. So, again, we got no new abnormality here, so I think we just send the same people. We got 14 points, which, is that enough for... Oh, no, not just yet. I want to get that maxed out. So I'm going to save that. We'll save it again. And let's just start. So, Crumbling Armor, I'm curious here. No, you see, there's no special icon for that armor like you would get with him. Although, maybe he's gonna be in a good mood or something. Huh. I'll try to pay closer attention next time. So, Audley, you come do that. Audley, is there like a shield thing on you? No. And if you hear that bird in the background, that's one of my birds going crazy. This bird, let me tell you about this bird, by the way. I have to lock his little doors, like with like, yeah, just like, you know, I don't even know what you call these things, but you use them for, say you go grocery shopping, you go to the produce section and you pick up, you know, you get like a little bag for your fruits and vegetables, and they give you like those little green things they use to tie the bag up or whatever. Well, I have to use those on his door, on her door, because she's a she. Because otherwise she opens the door and just gets out and she'll just roam around the house flying and screaming while I'm recording. But if you think that's crazy, it's gotten to the point now where she now learned to pick... Oh, that's not feeding. She's now learned to pick the little thing I'm using to wrap the door with. So she bites it over and over until it completely rips, and then she opens the door and she leaves. True story. This fucking bird is a nightmare. You know when it's a nightmare too? It's a nightmare when I'm sleeping in the morning and she does it then. So now I've gone over to like 2 and 3 of them for each door, because like there's like 2 doors. There's 2 feeding doors, one for the water, one for the food, and then the main door where you put your hand through. So I have to like put 2 or 3 of those in each one of those doors. But now she rips all of those, so now I have to consider, I think, using those, you know, like I gotta use a key ring now, I think. I gotta buy like small little key rings and just use them to hook the door so she doesn't open a goddamn door. And we got the last observation for Crumbling Armor. So yeah, that bird you're hearing, that's the one. Fucking troublemakers, what that bird is. I like her. I know, I like her. She keeps things fun, at the very least, but that being said, it's goddamn annoying. The other birds are calm. They're relatively calm. They're the ones that don't really make too much noise now. She's the one that makes all the noise in the world, so whenever you're watching a video and you hear noise, it's a good chance that's what you're hearing right now, in case you're wondering what the name is on her. I call her Villain, because that's what she reminds me of. She's a fucking villain, but otherwise, I think a girl I dated for a while named her for me, which I don't really call her by that name anymore, but I think we named her Bonnie, if I'm right. Devona, you feed over here, and then you consensus with Nicole. Yeah, I think Bonnie is her legit name, but you know, for a long time now I've just been calling her a villain because that's what she is. She makes life insufferable for me, so she's a goddamn villain. Sergey, you feed that singing machine. And we have the last observation we're crumbling. Oh, it's the last one. Okay. Let's do it, I guess. Might as well. The armor that took away many people's lives is sitting in front of you. You can put it on, if you wish. It seems like you are not pacifist. You feel the armor's warm welcome. Hey, and we're done. You know why I put that on? Because I read the story, and the story basically told you can't be a coward. If you're a coward, he kills you instantly, so might as well put it on. There you go. Alright, so now beat down with Audley, and everything else is fine. Oh, that all-around helper is worrying me quite a bit here. So is the bloodbat who's draining my power. Charlotte, how you doing? You think you could handle this thing here now? Yeah, you can. All-around helper could get out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's send Angel down here. feeding with... Oh, Devon, you gotta wait a little while, huh? Devon is a bit too hurt for that one. So consensus with Nico down here. Sergey needs to definitely heal. And you, Anton. Uh-oh. Oh, it's about to get out. It's about to get out. Ooh, it's short-circuiting. Oh my god. Oh, we finished the day before. It was about to get out, but I saw that the power was almost there, so we just needed to give it a couple of seconds, but you saw how it was short-circuiting to get out? Oh, that's good. I like that little feature. Okay, and this is going to be our next checkpoint. Cool. So I think with this one, guys, we're going to wrap it up here for today as well. I hope you've enjoyed it thus far. Keep leaving your tips. Keep leaving your comments if you're excited to see Lobotomy Corporation back. And no spoilers, though. And that's all I really asked for. I mean, you want a tip, you give me some tips on stuff, that's fine, but don't tell me like Falcon, if you don't do this with this abnormality, you're gonna die. I mean, I don't need to know that, because I want to find it out on my own, just very much like with the armor, how we lost our head, because I had no idea. So that was actually pretty good, but tips are fine, that's perfectly okay. Other than that, guys, I will catch you next time.